glass of Bacardi on ice. Puffy, I ain't fucking you. Get Meek Mill to suck your dick. MGK's in love with you. G-Eazy can be your white bitch. Spend my whole life trying to cash this check. Never let Puffy kiss on my neck. Never let Puffy get in my ass. Puff Daddy is not my dad. Spend my whole life trying to catch my break. Never let Puffy come on my face. Never let Puffy come on my ass. Puff Daddy is not my dad. And he gave me a couple drinks. I said, Puffy, I can't see. And keep me away from Beyonce. I got problems with Jay-Z. Yeah, he had Leo DiCaprio on the casting couch. I said, Lord, please save that child. I smoked Mary J with Mary J. She said, baby, please stay a while. Don't you wanna be knock, knock, knocking on prison's door? Yeah, the FBI won't help me anymore. Nah, knock, knock, knocking on prison's door. Oh yeah, the CIA won't help me anymore. Oh, nah. I miss when no diggity was that shit. Way 450. Who shot Pop? Who killed Biggie? Who fucked me? Ain't no Diddy. I miss when no diggity was that shit. Way 450. Who shot Pop? Who killed Biggie? Who fucked me? Ain't no Diddy. Epstein Part 2.
Tired of going down, tired of myself, tired of this town.
Yeah, Freestyle Friday number 17. My name is E-Double, his name is Tom Petty, and here we go. Small pond, big pond, the fish are the only difference. City out of harmony, lingering on the dissonance. Fishermen wrapping up citizens with their fishing nets. Sometimes chemicals, some Play-Doh imprisonment. Dissidents laughing at themselves as if they had a voice. Acting like technology really gives them a better choice. Protect the borders as we stack up our elitism. Defeatism is what we pretend that we keep believing in. I'm straddling both lines, the quietest revolt. Politicians fake like they caring that we vote. Legalese verbose, cause if it's plain English, then it's ADD riddle, and riddle children might get it. And if they do, then you're fucked. When they know what's up, you might start seeing public servants dressed as little punks.
Well, good morning. And sadly, Victor, no coffee this morning. Why? Well, it's time for my quarterly visit to my rheumatoid arthritis doctor. And when I go to see her, they do, I don't know, about 10 gallons of blood, it feels like, worth of stuff. So, you know, so I have to go in there on what they call a fasting. I have to be fasting, which means no coffee, no nothing. Water. I can have water. I got my bottle of water. So there we go. Water will have to suffice this morning. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed Froggy Fresh this morning. A little ode we call it tribute to Puff Daddy there. Trying to keep them from finding your crippling. I don't try to quit today's for the test. No, it's not that I think necessarily that they know I drink coffee. Hell, that ain't that I guess it affects the blood work or something. I don't know. I don't see how just plain old coffee would affect it, but who knows? Whatever. I don't care. It's one morning. It's one morning every 3 months or so. So I'm not too overly concerned. Listen, guys, got a lot of things to talk about this morning. So let's just get right into it. What do you say? Two. Yeah, Monday morning mantra. I will conquer. I will flourish. I will caffeinate. Well, I will around lunchtime. I'll get some caffeine after I get my doctor's appointment in this morning. But yeah, anyway, so guys, I've got a story for you. This is coming from out of New Jersey. And this is concerning their police chief. The police chief's, what was this cat's name? I mean, why? Chief Farley. He has a first name. Sure to goodness, it's in here. This article reads like a. Anyway, I don't remember the guy's name. Is Chief Farley, not to be confused with Chris Farley, I'm sure, but nonetheless, this guy. This story I'm fixing to tell you about this cat. Listen, everybody here, everybody in the chat this morning, Kingalope, Victor Burns. I don't know. We got a couple others out there that are lurking, which is fine. I have loved the stars too fondly. Almost missed you there. Sorry about that. All right. So you guys are here because, drama. And we've talked about some really, really crazy stuff that YouTubers have done. Oh, there's the lurker. My one and only goblin, Seth Rooney. Look, we've talked about some stuff that YouTubers have done that have just been insane, right? Everything from going into stores to do practical jokes on people. Purple, Kevin Z. Oh, we're all coming out of the woodworks. Good deal. Glad to see you guys in here this morning. Here's just a sampling of what this guy did. You ready? He did this to his employees. This is the chief of police in New Jersey. Does this say here? Yeah, North Bergen, New Jersey. Okay. His name was Robert Farley. This guy, this is just a little inkling of what this guy did. You ready? He, excuse me there. He pooped on the floor. He committed the high crime of messing with the coffee, right? He spiked their coffee with Adderall and Viagra, y'all. Right? Adderall, which is a stimulant, and Viagra, which is also a stimulant. Well, let me just read you this article. I think that's probably the best way to go about this. A New Jersey police chief is accused of extensive workplace misconduct. Well, that's one way of putting it. That includes defecating on the floor. You ready for this one, guys? This one here blew my mind. He took a hypodermic needle. So a needle like you give somebody a shot with. We don't know where he got it from, but he took and he stabbed another officer's genitalia, their genitals, with a hypodermic needle. He would go into the office area where the officers were at their desks working and stuff, and he would be like shirtless, and he would start shaving off body hair onto their desks. He became, so the North Bergen police chief, Robert Farley, he became the chief in February of 2024, is accused of harassing and mistreating officers and other employees through extreme measures, including multiple incidents of harmed staff, an officer's pets, and another officer's 1-year-old son. So now he was harassing and doing crap to a 1-year-old, according to legal documents. The accusations are made by 4 North Bergen police officers and a former officer who says he was wrongly fired after reporting blatant corruption within the department. They filed separate notices of claims against the township, which are filed before a lawsuit. Yeah, Seth. That's right. The North Bergen Police Department didn't immediately return McClatchy's news request for comment on March the 27th. The North Bergen spokesperson told NewJersey.com that the accusations are false and outrageous, adding that the township has full confidence in Chief Farley's leadership. But, guys, we have video.
A developing story now out of New Jersey. A police chief there accused of harassment by 5 officers who worked under him.
Their allegations disturbing and disgusting. Fox 8's Stephanie Bertini is live in North Bergen with more. Steph?
Yeah, so first of all, the details of the complaints are so inappropriate. We can't really get into all of the details or even show you all of the images we've seen today here on the air. This police chief is accused of assaulting and harassing officers, even stabbing one of them with a needle. And now we're hearing those
in the testicles, or genitalia rather, not the testicles. We'll say genitalia because it could have been a female cop. He could have poked a female cop, with the needle, hypodermic needle as well. But anyway,
5 officers. Well, they're planning to sue. An attorney representing the officer.
Now look, okay, is it me or is his head lopsided? Right? Does it not look like it would be his left eye? This one over here. I don't know, my mouse is not sure, but the one on the right hand side of the screen, his left eye, what's right side facing us, is higher than the left side, which is his right. Does it not look that way? Doesn't it look like he's a little cockeyed there?
Officers filed a notice of tort claim under Title 59. It's required before a lawsuit can be filed against a public entity here in New Jersey. In the
let me back up just a second.
Before a lawsuit can be filed.
They need to get out there with a pressure washer and they need to wash side of that building. That building nasty. Come on, people.
Against a public entity here in New Jersey. In the documents, North Bergen Police Chief Robert Farley is being accused of disturbing behavior
doxed him. Damn.
Towards officers working underneath him at the department. It's alleged his harassing behavior toward the officers on the job extended to sending things to their homes. Photos provided in the documents include images of broken glass, what looks like egg on a door, and
you see, look here, see, he's shaving. He's got a razor right here. He's shaving himself on this guy here desk. So this is not Sloth from the Goonies. Yeah. So I don't think this is necessarily false. It looks like this guy was harassing these guys, right? Egging their homes, sending them little packages to their homes. I mean, come on.
A photo labeling a man in profile as Chief Farley. The man appears to be shaving his arms, and these photos also include other sexually provocative and inappropriate things.
But they ain't gonna show us that because that's, it's TV, right?
Some of them are just absolutely disgusting. Others have nothing to do with the officers. When I say nothing to do with the officers on the job, it actually went so far as to send certain things to officers' homes. Other acts include stabbing one of our officers in the genitals with a hypodermic needle, placing Viagra, Adderall, in office coffee urns, for want of a better word, coffee pots, shaving.
See out there, the violation of the sacred coffee pot, right there. That's high grounds of that's treason. Why would you mess with a man's coffee? That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Let me tell you something. I can't. Viagra. The dude put Viagra and Adderall in the coffee pots. Oh my! It's horrible.
And I know some of this sounds a little weird, guys. It's not real easy to relay, okay, because it's so bizarre. Shaving his arms, taking his shirt off naked from the waist up, and shaving his arms on the desks of, I believe it's a deputy chief, scraping certain excrement off of his underwear onto persons' desks.
So the dude shit his britches and then he just put it on people's desks? This guy's, I'm beginning to think he may be a little bit mentally unstable. Maybe.
That's Patrick Toscano, the attorney representing the 5 officers. We reached out to North Bergen Township. Leaders in a statement said, as per state law, North Bergen referred these allegations to the Hudson County Prosecutor's Office for review as soon as we became aware of them. And we understand that they were subsequently sent to the New Jersey State Attorney General's Office. The township will respect the outcome of that investigation. And at this point, none of these allegations have been proven to be true. Now, the police chief was appointed last year, and according to township leaders, well, they say he made a lot of changes in the department, we're told, including clamping down on overtime extensively. And in a quote, that spokesperson also said it's highly suspicious that these allegations have only come to light after Chief Farley instituted these reforms. Throwing it back inside.
Okay, so they're saying the guy cut out all their overtime, which is extra money for the law enforcement officers. And so they're now making these accusations. Well, I don't know. I mean, if the guy is putting crap in their I don't know how they know he's putting stuff in their coffee. That is a little bit befuddling to me. But I don't know. Like if he stabs somebody in the genitalia with a hypodermic needle, well, that's, you kind of know when that happens, I would think. They had a picture of him shaving himself onto another person's desk. They had pictures of the houses being vandalized. The egg, egging the house or what have you. But you don't know that could be anybody, right? Not necessarily I know smoking guns and where there's smoke, there's fire and all that possibly, but give the guy a little bit of a break. He may have put the Viagra in the coffee, but he did not egg that door. I don't know, man. It was just such a weird story. Such a weird story. I don't know what, it's just out there. It just really is out there. I don't know. Anyway, moving along. I'd like to what? I would like to, what do you guys think, chat? What in the VOD squad that comes in later, what are your comments down below? Do you think that this is all just nonsense? Do you think these police officers made this stuff up just to, because he cut out their overtime? Or do you think this guy's kind of off his rocker a little bit, maybe? He's putting, shit on their desks. He's stabbing them in the genitalia with hypodermic needles. He's putting Viagra, Adderall, things like that. I don't know. The chief is mentally disturbed. He might be, Kevin Z. He very well could be. I don't know. But anyway, that's the story, guys. I'll let you guys form your own opinions and stuff. This next little story, this one's kind of a breaking thing here. We've covered this a little bit on this channel. I'm fairly certain we have. Carl Jobs. He is the one. He's an Australian YouTuber. And he is the one who is going up against Billy Mitchell. The guy from King of Kong, the guy that's still living in the 80s with his mullet and all that. Anyway, so they've had this lawsuit that's been pending down in Australia, and where's my thing? Okay, so Carl tweeted out yesterday evening, about 10 o'clock my time. He's the court case is happening for him today. He followed this up with another tweet saying the court has decided to stream my decision live on YouTube so you can watch me win or lose in real time. There's a link here. If we go over here to well, let me bring this up to this here, I guess. If we bring this up over here, you'll see it's at 6 p.m. Central Standard, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening. I'm going to try to do my best to remember to watch this myself, to find out, exactly what's going to happen in this case. But I wish Carl all the luck in the world. I hope that he prevails against, because Billy Mitchell is seeking quite a large sum of money from Carl. Billy is suing him for defamation, I think, and slander, or defamation and or slander, I guess should be a better way, because I don't remember exactly what it was, but anyway, yeah, so that's coming up. That'll finally get to a conclusion. This next story is a little bit longer. I'm not for sure, honestly, what this is about. This is coming from Purple. And in her notes, she just says 8 minutes, but worth it. He tells the story of the ghost hunter situation very well. I don't know what this is in reference to. I don't, it's a ghost hunting story of some kind. I assume it's mayhem or something. This is coming from the real Seth, girl, you need so much help. Anyway, this is Ray Williams, the Ray Williams. Anyway, this is weird. It's from a TikTok, but it was over on Twitter. So, or X now, sorry, whatever. But I don't know anything about this. I'm completely totally coming into this blind, you guys. But anyway, this is 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes long. Purple says it's 100% worth it. So we're going to watch and see what is this ghost hunting story. What is this all about? Let's see. Okay.
Unalive her somewhat famous husband so that she can be with someone much worse. Now, the woman's name is Victoria, and she's around 30 years old, and she's living in Nevada, and one day she meets someone kind of famous. This guy, Aaron. And Aaron's around 45, and he's one of the hosts of this TV show, Ghost Adventures, where...
Oh, yeah, okay. I know, I've seen this show before, Ghost Adventures. They did, back in the day, they did some wild stuff back in the day. Okay,
they go around to different haunted places looking for paranormal activity. And so Victoria meets Aaron, and she thinks he's kind of fine. And soon enough, they start dating, and they fall in love, and eventually they get married. And they have their wedding at the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland because...
Why not? And look at the cute couple. He's happy, she everything. Oh, a love story.
You know, ghosts. But anyway, things are going great for them. They're in love, Aaron is on a successful TV show, and it doesn't seem like anything could screw this up. Until... a few years go by, and for some reason, though they haven't been married that long, Victoria starts feeling lonely. Maybe it's because Aaron's off filming his show all the time, or maybe it's because she's jealous of the attention he gets and she doesn't. I mean, I'm speculating here. We don't really know why she's lonely. But Victoria starts becoming unhappy. The thing is, it seems like Aaron doesn't really know that she's feeling this way. I mean, maybe she's just not communicating this with him. But
or maybe he's oblivious. You know how guys are, right? I mean, we walk through life in that fog, in a fugue state most times.
Day in 2024, everything changes because she's watching this true crime docuseries. A docuseries about this guy, Grant. Grant is 35, and he's actually in prison right now. Why?
Oh, Lord. Here we go. She done got her jailhouse daddy.
Why is Grant in prison? Well, if you remember, about a month back, we actually covered Grant's story. And if you don't remember him, let me remind you of what he did. One day in 2019, he comes across a cam girl site, and he starts watching this cam girl. Her name's Sylvie. And Grant thinks Sylvie is fine, and he starts donating
Fine. Women be crazy? Yeah, exactly.
Money to her. And over time, he becomes obsessed with her, and he starts stealing money from his family members to...
Oh, Lord. Is this Putman? Sounds like Putman.
Donate to her. In fact, little by little, he steals over $200,000 from his family and he just donates it all to Sylvie. And his family becomes desperate to get him to stop talking to her, so they end up taking his phone away. And
oh, there's nothing worse than when your mommy comes and takes your phone away and you're a 35-year-old man. It's my phone. I pay the bill. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
And in retaliation for taking his phone away, he gets a pew-pew and he unalives his mom, his dad, and his brother. So for that, he gets convicted and he gets life in prison, which he is currently serving.
Oh,
Here's
Lord.
the crazy thing, though. Prison hasn't actually stopped Grant from being obsessed with women. I mean, he's kind of well known now. Like, his story is famous. He's had a whole ass docuseries made on him. And because of that, I guess women around the country have been writing to him while he's in prison. Like, oh my God, you're so fine. As if he didn't just get convicted.
What is wrong with people? The dude said, why are you... I don't understand. I don't understand. Dude murders his entire family. Is incarcerated for the rest of his life. And that's an automatic turn on to people. Oh my God.
Of murdering his whole family because he couldn't have this cam girl. No, these women want him. Like, sometimes he'll have phone contact with them and he'll respond all creepy like,
"Hi, my precious little kitty. I want so many more pictures and videos, and this is just amazing that I get to see you like this. Those beautiful little that I just want to fucking bite on."
Buh.
Oh, Jesus wept. Purple. You realize it's 7 o'clock in the morning for me. Okay.
So yeah, I guess in prison, he got game? Anyway, so back to Victoria. So in 2024, she watches this whole documentary about how Grant went crazy over a cam girl and unalived his whole family. And for reasons I'll never understand, she's like, oh, he seems like a nice guy. I really want to get to know him. And that is when apparently Victoria writes to Grant. And
Well, of
I
course.
assume he writes back. And
Why
soon
not?
they hit it off and they're communicating back and forth. And at some point, while in prison, Grant low-key gets a contraband phone, which is a cell phone that he would keep hidden because prisoners are not supposed to have cell phones. So he gets this phone, and he and Victoria start texting one another. And I guess over time, they really start liking each other, and they fall in love. Now keep in mind, she's still married to Aaron. So now she's having like a full-blown emotional affair, and she...
Oh my God. This can't be. Come on, Ray Williams. Tell me you're making this up.
She starts texting Grant about how she wants out of her marriage and how she'd rather have a life with him while poor
He's in prison. How are you going to have a life with him? Are you...
Aaron, who from the reporting I've read is universally described as a nice guy and a big teddy bear. This guy has no idea any of this is going on. He apparently believes nothing is wrong with his marriage to Victoria and that everything is going great because while Victoria is around Aaron, she's pretending that it is. Now, this is where things get really messed up. So Victoria and Grant are texting back and forth all the time, and
Okay.
they allegedly come up with a plan to get rid of Aaron for good. They decide to hire a hitman to...
Oh, you can't be... Oh, this store's getting weird.
take
and weirder.
Aaron out. And so Grant is apparently all excited and he gets right to work on this plan. And he uses his contraband phone to contact someone he knows on the outside. I guess he just like texts this guy and he's like, hey, want to murder someone? And this person is like, all right. And through text, Victoria agrees to pay this hitman $11,515.
That's such a weird number. $11,515. Not just 11,000, right? But 11,515 or 11.5. No, gotta add that 15. Yes, oddly specific. Exactly. Oddly specific, Purple. Exactly. Got to pay for gas. They got it all figured out. Exactly. Well, there's going to be, we got to have duct tape. We got to have some lime. We got to have shovel expenses. That's the $515. Made the calculations. Got to have a hotel bill because I'm out of town. There's going to be Uber,
dollars, which is a very specific amount. But anyway,
that's what I just said, Ray. Why are you copying me?
Boom, they have officially set this plan in motion. Meanwhile, in front of Aaron, Victoria is still pretending everything is fine and that she's happy in this marriage. Like on Instagram, she posts pictures of them together on a plane, while he's still oblivious. Like on their wedding anniversary, he posts a picture of their wedding saying, 2 years ago today, I got to marry my...
Holy crap, they'd only been married for 2 years and she's going to off him with a hired hitman over the interwebs? Oh, my Lord. For $11,515.22.
Best friend, I'm so lucky to have you in my life. Well, at the same time, she's texting Grant, talking about the hit that they're about to pull off and saying things like, I'm so anxious, Lolo. I just can't believe it's happening. And then she asks, am I a bad person? What?
Yeah. Yeah, well, if you have to ask, listen, if you ever have to, go full school. If you have to ask yourself, am I a bad person? The answer is yes. Always yes. The answer is yes.
While Grant's like, of course not, baby. Why would you think that? And she's like, because I chose to end his existence, not divorce. And by the way, I didn't make these texts up. These are word for word what they texted each other. Anyway, so the date of the hit approaches, and Victoria and Grant and this hitman all make their preparations. And they allegedly tell the hitman they want Aaron to be unalived while he's out of state, while he's on location filming Ghost Adventures in California. Then Victoria texts Grant Aaron's schedule and his shooting locations, the make of his car, a picture of him. She's also able to give away his exact location with the Find My app. And so Grant sends all this information to the hitman. So now the hitman has everything he needs to get the job done. Then Grant allegedly texts that Aaron's asleep right now in the hotel room, signaling the hitman that he should move forward. Then Grant waits, and he waits, and he waits. And he's not sure if Hitman did the job or not. So he texts him, can I get an update? Was it done? And that is when everything falls apart.
No. Come on, you telling me arranging a hit from within a prison cell is not going smoothly? Get out of here. $11,515.22.
Because suddenly, boom, correctional officers at the prison bust Grant for having a phone that he's not supposed to have, and they take it away from him. And as of now, we don't know what happened to Hitman. Like, we just don't have that information yet. But Aaron is still alive, thank goodness. So the hit didn't work. But now Victoria can't communicate with Grant because he doesn't have his phone. So she doesn't know what the hell happened or what's going on. So she just goes on about her life and keeps pretending like her marriage is fine. For months, she's posting on her Instagram, like her and Aaron on Valentine's Day. Mini golf with my Valentine. She's posting about the Lego set she built for him. She posts this picture with their cat. Cuddle puddle with my boys. See, that's Aaron's leg, that's her leg, and that's his hand on her leg. So to the outside world, everything seems to be going fine for them.
Chat, do you think she was still having relations with Aaron at night when he was in off of his Ghost Adventures? Do you think they were playing a little peek and boo in the bedroom? Yes, you think so, Seth? You think they were still having marital coitus?
For them. So this goes on for several months, and this whole time, prison admin has...
Hang on, so you think cuddle puddles equates to coitus? I don't know. It's this all new world to me.
Grant's contraband phone. And eventually they start going through it. And that is when they see all these texts between him and Victoria talking about hiring a hitman to unalive her husband. And so, bam, police go and they arrest her. And I don't have a mugshot, but here's a picture of her in real life. Also, just reminding you that she hasn't been convicted of any of this, so all of this is technically alleged. Meanwhile, we're all glad that Aaron is okay, and I've read that since then he has filed for divorce. So
I would hope so.
good for him.
Good Lord. Yeah, listen, 8 minutes, but I agree. That one was worth it. That one was very worth it. Good job, Ray William. Good job. That's a crazy. Good. I just. Lord. Jeez. Well, Hawk 2 girl is back in the news. Barstool Sports is reporting the Hawk 2 girl says that the SEC investigated her Hawk meme coin that lost investors millions and is not pursuing charges. Well, why would they? Why? She's a pretty white girl. She get white girl summer. White girl summer. She can't be in a courtroom. She's got to be out there drinking her White Claws and having her best life. Come on, Hawk 2. Hawk 2. There we go. Just walk away. Doesn't matter that, people lost millions of dollars. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Jeez. Oh, God. White girl summer. There we go. Get your White Claws out. Let's go. Good morning,
Hey,
Seth. Yeah, you having white girl summer?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, are you ready for white boy summer?
No, I don't like white boy summer.
Summer. Why don't you like white boy summer?
Well, because I can't compete with those beach bodies, man. They make me feel.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, okay. I'm all ears.
You know you're sweeter than a pumpkin pie.
Oh, I know
don't
that.
need.
I don't need
You don't need a body like them.
Well, that's,
They gotta be jealous of your wrist, bro.
You think so? Oh, well, I
Yeah.
appreciate your kind words. I don't think I have much riz anymore. I think my riz may have wore out.
Yeah, but you got a pretty lady off of it, and she's your wife, so
Yeah, my
I think you
wife.
won. Your wife.
My wife. So, yeah.
Yeah.
She
Did
was
I ever
just
tell you that time I did the Borat impression in bed?
oh, God, no.
Okay.
You did a Borat impression in bed.
Yeah.
Was you alone?
No.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I don't know what
Yeah.
you mean by Borat impression.
I was saying, shit Borat would say in a Borat accent. You never watched Borat?
You know what? Honestly, I've not. I've never watched it.
Oh, oh wow. Well,
You know what, Seth?
what is it?
I've got let me ask you a question, because you're kind of a gamer, right? You gamed a little bit back in the day. You still game a
Yeah,
little bit, right?
perhaps.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Did you ever did you ever do the Xbox lobbies and things like that?
Yeah.
Did you get in there and really talk mad trash to people? Did you make any friends in the Xbox lobbies?
I did. Both things. I made enemies. I made lovers.
Lovers,
That sort of
enemies?
thing.
Okay, all right.
Call of Duty Zombies is a game that either breaks or makes you.
Okay. Well, I got a story here about friends that met each other at Xbox Live.
Hmm.
Do you want to watch this with me?
I do. I really want to know what this is about.
Okay, so here we go. This woman has tracked her boyfriend down. I'll give you a little TLDR to this address. And by the way, she is expecting their child.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a pregnant woman coming to find where her boyfriend is at.
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me? Ryan won't answer his fucking phone. He's at someone's fucking house on his location. Who the fuck's house is this? Whose fucking house is this, bro? What the fuck?
That's a nice house.
Yeah, it's not bad. Well manicured.
Yeah, we'll manage.
Hi, is Brian here? Who's... That's his card. Who's...
I don't know, Brian.
That's my boyfriend. He's here, and he needs to come out right now, or I'm calling the police.
You can't call the police. He's in my house. Bye.
Dude!
Dude, his accent, the way... This is my house. Bye.
Yeah, I don't believe English is his first language. I don't know exactly what nationality the guy is.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But still, yeah, it's like it's my house. Get out of here. He's in my house. Bye. So this just gets this.
Well, she also can't call the police on them for being inside the house. That's
well. Okay? Did you not notice that this girl's white?
oh yeah. Sorry. She had a white privilege.
She could call the police. 100%. Come on. And this is Florida. This is just another day that ends in Y. This is in Florida. So a white girl calling the cops on somebody boyfriend because he's in the house won't come out. I think that's probably just routine right? It's so.
Holy fucking shit.
She's persistent as hell. I'll give her that.
Yeah, she's
Brian, so you're fucking
a
gay man. He's cheating on...
Or is that her ringing the bell, or?
That was her ringing the bell, and she was knocking on the door, and she says, he's cheating on me with a gay man.
Okay, how is that worse than cheating on you with a woman? But anyway, go on. White girl logic.
Hey, listen.
Would you be more offended if you found your wife in bed with a woman than a man? It's a yes or no question, bro.
I'm trying to process the question. I think
Okay.
I think the sense of betrayal period is pretty
Yeah, but is
horrific.
it enough to make you homophobic?
Now the cool swagger answer, right, is like, oh, I just join in or something, right? But no, I think for some men, I think that it would be worse.
Why?
Because men have a very not ever, but a lot of men have very fragile egos, right?
Okay.
So it's like, if it was another man, it's like, okay, right? That's something to be expected, I guess, a little bit, right?
Wouldn't you? No, but see, that's the thing is, like, wouldn't you be like, oh, well, I'm a man, so it wasn't about, there wasn't anything wrong with me. That's like protecting your masculinity. And the same thing if it's another guy.
Possibly, I guess. Yeah. To me, it would just be the fact of infidelity, period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm a little bit disgusted at her caring about the fact that this is a gay man.
Well, that is okay, but in this situation, it is a little bit different, isn't it? I mean, if it had been with another woman, that's kind of what you would. But for, if he had no indicators or things that he was bisexual or just gay or what have you, then it is a little bit more of a shock, right? I mean,
I guess it's shock, but I'm not more offended that it's a gay person.
Trippy says, nah, because a woman has something I ain't offering. Well,
yeah, but the thing is, you can't offer it, so you don't feel like your masculinity was taken away from you. If she's going to another man, it means you have something to offer her, but you're not offering it. Does that make sense?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So let's see what happens here.
On me with a gay fucking man. You're cheating on me with that fucking man, Brian? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not, bro.
Who is that? Who is that?
It's my friend from fucking gaming, bro.
You just fucked that guy?
No, it's my friend from gaming.
You just fucked that guy.
No, that's my friend from Xbox.
It's his Xbox friend, Seth. It's not his lover.
Yeah, it's just his Xbox friend, bro.
I don't think it's not that big of a deal, right? I mean, they're just Xbox gaming.
You know, you sometimes you play Call of Duty, sometimes you drink each other's cock.
Yeah,
That's just how it goes.
exactly.
Oh my God, Ryan, you just fucked up.
That's my friend from
Why
Xbox.
weren't you answering me?
Because I didn't have my phone on me. We were playing Xbox, bro.
I don't think necessarily that I'm quote the, like super masculine, whatever. But the guy's voice does sound a little bit.
Yeah, there's something like he sounds like he's putting on a cartoon voice, like.
Yeah, he really goes up several octaves, bro. When he talks,
Yeah.
and that's just I don't know. Maybe I.
Also, it was like okay. Listen, this looks suspicious, for real. But I mean, in bed, like I mean, she didn't like catch them in bed.
Yeah.
Like at that point, I'd be like, okay, can I look through you guys' messages? What's going on here? But like, I wouldn't be like, dude, you cheated on me with your Xbox friend. You jerked his cock.
Yeah, I think in this day and age, I don't think it's necessarily strange or unheard of for guys to get together and play video games. Even guys in their 30s. I mean,
my boyfriend, for real, he'll be like, I'm gonna go play Mario Party with some friends. Like,
yeah. I mean,
I'll be gone.
I don't think it's.
And I'm not thinking they're like, I don't think they're like sucking each other's dick just because they're like playing Mario Party.
Exactly. Kevin Z says, did you draw the conclusion with no evidence? Some women think the worst always. Well, I think it's something that can go both ways. I don't think it's necessarily women drawing conclusions about men. I think men do the same thing to women. I think people sometimes just jump to conclusions about things. They think the worst of their partner. Neon Trion, hell, getting together and playing games. What do you think a LAN party is? Exactly. Back in the day, I'm going to say early, like early 2000, to probably around 2003, 4, something like that. Cause that's when I left Louisiana. I attended LAN parties all the time. I even hosted some LAN parties. Right,
bro, I still do that every once in a while. You
you
link it up and you play fucking games. Yeah.
I haven't. LAN parties back in like the early 2000s when I was playing competitively. Was playing Counter-Strike back in the day, competitively. My team was from all over. I had teammates from all over Louisiana, Arkansas, stuff like that, and Texas and stuff. Anyway, we would meet up, and we load up our PCs and everything. We'd meet up someplace, and we would game and play. And we wouldn't always play, Counter-Strike per se, but we just gamed. I mean, it's just, it's just what you did. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if, I think maybe people nowadays probably do more like console gaming probably than say like PC LAN
probably.
party.
I mean, what we do when we do it, and we do it like once or twice a year, is like we just grab our PCs and go to whoever is putting it on, and we set up our PCs and we game for like 2 nights straight.
Really? I used to have such fun. Like we would like smoke, we cook, like briskets and ribs and things.
Boy, I thought you meant cigarettes.
No, I'd quit smoking by then, because I had kids by then, so I'd quit smoking. But no, we'd smoke like briskets and ribs and chickens and things like that, and we'd have be like a big bar. We would just game for hours and hours and hours, and we'd crash out wherever we had rooms designated with where people could crash out, and if they did go get a few hours of shut eye, and back then the big energy drink, which I think was probably like one of the first ones on the scene, that especially for gamers, was Balls. Did you ever see that energy drink back in the day? Balls energy drink?
No, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay, so let's see here.
I don't know how much of a thing this was here.
Let's see here.
Balls. Good names though. You guys want some bubbles? Taking a long time to spell energy drinks right now.
Well, yeah, okay. So this is what it was. It was Ball's energy drink. I couldn't remember how to spell it. Get off me. It was a soda. It was considered a soda, but it was they had energy stuff in it. Now this zero orange root beer, ginger, yada yada, all that stuff. No, all we had back here was just this. It was a clear, and there wasn't in cans. It was in these little blue bottles, and it was called Ball's energy drinks. And they would sit there and sponsor like LAN parties and things back in the day. It was, they really marketed it towards gamers. So yeah.
Yeah.
But let's get back to this because I want to see what
I want
happens.
to see how this ends.
How this ends.
That's my friend from Xbox. Can you please just leave me alone?
Why does he have no pants on? You were just fucking him.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, seeing both of them, I totally believe that they both did it and they're both gay, but that's like stereotypical signs. But listen, I don't be wearing no pants unless I'm leaving the house. You cannot physically make me wear pants inside my own house.
Well, I think it's safe to say a lot of people are very comfortable when they're around their own home, right? But if I'm having guests come over, I'm putting on some breeches. You know what I'm saying? Or at least a pair of shorts. You know what I'm saying? Right? I mean, that's what you do, right?
As long as he has, no, like, bro, I just have a pair of panties on, that's it.
So when you have guests come to visit you, you walk around in your bloomers?
Well, I mean, what kind of guests? Like, dude, if it's a chill friend, like, we both be just chilling with our pants off, you know?
Pants off, dance off, right?
Yeah, like, I had my best friend Kyle stay over for a couple of days. Like, bro, I did not wear pants, like, for the most part. I just wear boxers, bro.
That just, I guess I'm just an old fogey, but that just seems, you know.
Nah, I don't think it's. I mean, clearly these two had homosexual sex.
Well,
like,
sure, whatever. I probably so, maybe. I don't know. It could still just be they could have been Xbox gaming, and like you said, the guy could have just been comfortable, right? And who's to say he doesn't have on a pair of shorts or something underneath? He just has the t-shirt's just real long. It's possible, right?
Yeah. Well, I think I saw a little bit of boxer if you go back to when he's going back inside. I think I saw a little bit of boxers.
All right, well, let's see, because we're only about halfway through this thing.
Yeah.
My friend from Xbox.
You're just fucking him.
No.
You're cheating on me while I'm pregnant.
Oh, just go.
I'm calling the police. You're gone. You're getting
Can we
evicted.
go?
You were just cheating on me with a man.
No, I wasn't.
You were just. This is going on Facebook. That man had no pants on. That's all on video.
No.
Oh yes, it is. You're cheating on me with a man.
Fine, whatever, man. Can we go?
You are done.
You know what? I think. Why would you want? Here's what I don't understand, right? If you caught your significant other, your spouse, your whatever, cheating on you, right? Why would you want to make this big of a I mean, document it, fine, right? Film it, fine. I understand.
Oh, wait, no. Are you serious? You don't want to make a big deal out of it? Get a little bit of revenge?
No, because you're just drawing attention to yourself. You're making yourself look silly. I mean, he looks bad without a doubt, but you're also making yourself look bad as well, right? No?
I don't know, man. Whatever reaction you have. Well, personally, I think it's okay to stab someone who cheats on you if you have, like, actual proof. Personally?
Well, okay.
I don't care.
And if this is to be believed, if this is not some scripted nonsense, which is also not out of the realm of possibility.
50-50 on this
50-50, yeah, right. If she's truly pregnant, right? So that adds a whole nother, to the mix, right? Because she's pregnant. And you know. So, and this guy has impregnated her. So, you know, I don't know. Anyway, let's continue watching.
You're never seeing your fucking kids again.
Whatever, bro.
You just fucked my boyfriend.
Did you see what he said?
No, you gotta go back. Oh, holy shit! I was looking at his little leg. Oh, look, he's got
on boxer things, whatever. I'm
Well,
wearing
he's got a big ass
underwear. And they're red, hot red. I mean, he's.
I don't want to. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You just fucked my boyfriend?
No, I did not, okay?
He fucked you?
No, fuck.
What? No, what happened?
Fuck.
Tell me what
Nothing
happened.
happened,
I'm pregnant. We have 3 fucking kids.
Not a thing happened here, okay? He's a friend. Screw.
Who are you?
I'm gonna call the police.
Call the police.
Get the fuck off my property.
Call.
Well, now see there, he has a legitimate thing. If she's trespassing, he can call the police.
I'm looking at this guy. This does not look like an Xbox friend. I feel like there are drugs involved.
It could be little drugs. Yeah, they could have done little lines of coke off each other's peckers. I mean, it's possible. I mean, hey. He just. It could all have been totally benign, too, right? I mean, just two dudes and friends.
I'm smelling. I mean, he could also have been fucking him, but I'm smelling meth.
You think there's meth involved?
I'm smelling meth.
That dude doesn't look like a meth consumer.
He looks like someone who'd sell meth.
So you think he's selling? But yeah, but the other guy didn't look like a meth head either. Not from what what I have had to deal with.
I don't know, man. I've seen it. I don't know. He gives me meth vibes, brother.
Okay,
Weed,
all right.
meth, heroin. I don't know. I'm getting vibes.
Drugs could definitely be involved, I think, but yeah, it's Florida, so who knows exactly, Kevin.
The police. Wow. Brian's cheating on me with a fucking dude.
Get a good fucking look. Get off my property right now.
He was getting off.
You got some fucking nerve coming to somebody else's house, you bitch. Fuck out of here.
You enjoy his asshole?
Oh shit.
Whoa. I'd like to call the police.
And then that just ended.
Anyway, I've got to go.
All right. Well, thanks.
Duty calls.
All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Thank you for showing me that video. That's too homosexual. I appreciate it.
All right. No problem. Have a great day. And that was Seth. Oh, geez. Oh, boy. Oh, what is it? We got a couple more. We got to get out of here. What is this one here? Manifesting can be good or bad. Let's keep it positive today. The therapist. What is this? Therapist, the world is not out to get you. Meanwhile, the world. Oh, don't tell me the cart's going to just come right over there and smack the dude's car. It's coming in. There's a little bit of curve there.
Oh, no. It's coming my way. It saw me.
Exactly.
I compel you in the name of Jesus. Be gone, evil spirit. I think he's actually taunting. He's looking for trouble. Uh-oh. Did he find a target? Let's see what's over here. No? Just driving around. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I said he. It might be gender neutral. Oh, is he really coming this way? Is this happening?
Dude,
are you kidding me?
Speed accelerated.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is this really? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable.
Why you sit there and just let it do it, dude? Come on. Jeez, whatever. All right. Let's see here. What is this? So, evidently, Deserto, Doritos, whatever, Mr. Beast is reportedly co-writing a thriller novel described as having shades of Squid Game. Insiders say the project has already attracted 8-figure offers for publishing film and TV rights via Deadline. Well, there you go. So, Mr. Beast going to become an author now. Well, good for him, I guess. Good for him. What else we got here? Asmongold reacts to viral clip of police officer listening to a stream before a shootout. Chatter asks what he thinks about cops. Asmongold says, I am massively pro-police. Absolutely. I talked to some of the guys at Austin Police Department. They like the stream. They're normal. Jeez, okay. All right, let's see what
officer who takes down an armed gunman.
Sometimes people might just have opposite perspectives on things that aren't informed by some sort of foreign power.
Stay in the car. No fucking way. They even put it on the official video. Yeah, he's probably watching right now. I hope he's doing well. And you know, so this I watched the clip. I saw a little bit of it. So the guy shoots him. He gets shot in the foot. By the way, you're going up against the guy. Look at the dude's gun.
This guy had a drum magazine inside that rifle.
And he popped his ass off with a pistol. Are you pro-police? I am massively pro-police. I completely support the police. Absolutely. Like, I've talked to some of the guys at APD too, you know, Austin Police Department. And yeah, they've seen the stuff. They like the stream. They're normal. Soft.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if necessarily watching Asmongold streams qualifies you as normal. But anyway, I don't know. Could be. I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know what all's going on with I know Burn. I think Burn the World was streaming some Pokemon stuff over on his channel the last couple of days. So I don't know. I think he's back on his grind. I see him there in the chat. Let's see what else. I don't know if Toxic. There's been some things I think that's kind of happened over in the Law Cow universe. I know that Toxic is a consumer of that stuff. There's some stuff going on. So I don't know if Toxic. I haven't seen anything out of Toxic about doing a catch up stream today. Hopefully he will. But anyway, I've got to get out of here and finish getting ready to go to my doctor's appointment. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream this morning. You guys can definitely give some big 07s and stuff to Purple. She came up with about 90% of the stories today. So as always, very appreciative of Purple. She helps me scour the crooks and crannies of the interwebs out there to find just crazy stories that is not always necessarily just the same old stuff. I try to do my best to bring things that maybe you don't necessarily see in your normal cycle of stuff, and it's not always quote drama, but sometimes we do. Sometimes we find a little bit of drama. So anyway, thank you guys. Let me see. Is there anybody out there right now that is currently that we could raid into? Let's see. Is there anybody out there that's live? Doesn't look like anybody's live. Okay. All right. I don't see anybody live out there that I watch or whatever. So anyway, but remember, guys, don't forget that 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening, the verdict on the Billy Mitchell versus Carl Jopps lawsuit will be live. Carl tweeted out the link to the video, YouTube video. So anyway, I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna set a reminder on my phone, whatever, to keep so I can make sure to tune in. So anyway, thank you guys all for coming in, sharing your Monday morning with me. I appreciate it. Remember, guys, to keep your powder dry, and I will see you in the funny papers.
I'm a little